Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Gore here, and we are back yet again for another Tuesday Night Live. And guys, we are counting down to Christmas, and that's basically what this show is about. Is just basically a Q&A of things you guys may have questions for. Of hey, I was thinking about getting this product. What do you think? This and that. And I'll tell you what. There's always, I'll get it right out of the gate right now. Always people ask me, hey, when is this thing going to be back in stock? No idea. I don't know. But I know that we're running out of stock of a lot of things because people are gobbling up the goodies. But it's just the way it goes. It's the way it goes. But oh well, speaking of the way it goes, let's get over here to see the way it goes into the comment section. And it looks like Gary E, of course, in the house. We got da-da-da-da-dum 415. What's going on? I don't know. Do-da-do-dum. I guess that's how it is. Rob Fishes, what's going on? Robert Green, what's happening? Get out the house and go fish. I'm telling you, that is the truth right there. Get out there and go fish. Happy holidays to everybody. What else we got? We got William Joe Elliott jumping off in here. We got a bunch of people coming in here. Steve Yeckel, what's happening? Glad to see you. Doug, hope you're feeling better, brother. Hope you're doing good. Rashawn Hunt, what's happening, man? William Joe Elliott, yes. Heather 4, hello, how you doing? 236. No boat today? Yeah, no boat today. Taking a break. Actually, just finished up with some of the tournaments I've been doing. I do tournaments here and there, 8, because they are fun from time to time. I'm cold, guys. I'm freezing. Anybody else freezing? I'm snuggling up. Yes, it's cold here in Arizona, and I'm going to be one of those guys who's cold too. So hopefully you guys got your own cool little blanket to keep yourself cold or warm. See, my dog right here, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see her. She is poking out. She can hear my son coming home from work. And that's her right there out the doggy door. And, of course, when she opens the doggy door, a cold breeze just blasts me and it freezes me. So, you know what? When she's going to do that to me, well, I'm going to use my doggy blanket to stay warm. So, any of you guys got a cool little blanket there? I knew she was going to do it, too. She's going to keep it cold. I get cold easy these days in my old age. Let's see here. Too cold. It was 18 yesterday. Yeah, that's way too cold for me. Arthur Eckert, how's it going? Diane Yeckel, hello. Glad to see you. Well, they're Chopsty X61. My son's name is AJ. Well, he sounds like a good dude. He really does. I fish all year in the cold, dry suit weather. Yeah. See, I love the wintertime fishing. Even though I get cold easy, I just throw on my KastKing bibs, bundle up, and I'm good to go. Now, in the summer, when it's like 105, 110 out and no breeze and that water's just glass, you talk about crazy humidity, just extreme miserable heat and no moving air. That is absolute misery at its finest. I'm not a fan. I'll go out and fish in the cold all day over that. Even though I have a blood disorder that makes me cold easy, not a big fan. See, that's it right there. William Joe Elliott knows what's up. He knows what's going down. Use my heated jacket and Toledo socks for a holiday party. Absolutely. I mean, that's what it goes for. That is the way it goes. It's all about layering to stay warm. Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. Well, you know what? Tonight's probably not going to be a very long show. Probably going to keep it around 30 minutes. We're already 5 minutes into it. Got a lot of things popping off, which I'll leave the comment section open for you guys. Holiday gift guide is still going on till the 20th. So you've got December 2nd through the 20th. So you guys are pretty much coming into your last 4 days of the holiday gift guide. And we'll kind of go over it here in just a minute. I like when the screen is widescreen. You have 2 different options. It depends on which live you jump into. I've got them I did it as a test pilot, Jennifer Lude, and I don't know how to quite turn it off. I'm trying to figure it out, but I haven't spent a ton of time on it because I've been playing on the boat. So share to my personal page and some groups. AJ, got to jump back on YouTube. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that, Chris. I do appreciate that. That's who da-da-da-dum is. When are the heated vests coming in? Right out of the gate. That was one thing that I said as soon as we went live is of all the questions that I'm going to get tonight, if anybody has them, let's throw them out there. Knowing when inventory is going to be back in stock is one I don't know, so I apologize. But I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's jump into a screen share, and I'm going to screen share the KastKing page and the gift guide. Because why? Because the real surprise box is back. It is in stock. Let's see here, right here, the real surprise box. That is something that's back in stock, and everybody loves the real surprise box. I don't know if you guys saw Scott Canterbury. He is a Bassmaster Elite angler for KastKing as well as NPFL. Scott's one of my favorite anglers of all time. He actually just got his real surprise box, and he got a deadbolt in there, which the deadbolt's like $120, $130 reel. He got 3 lures, and he got some KastKing glasses. So he easily closed in on probably $180 to $190 retail value. So he made out $100 ahead of the game with that real surprise box. Now, you guys have a chance at winning iReels and some of the saltwater reels, Mega Jaws Elites, and of course, the beloved MGTI, all magnesium frame, titanium component. It is just an amazing. Where's the free monster? Oh, right. Yeah. Didn't actually happen. Neither of us got the monster, but like I said, you guys can hit me up at a show, and one of these days I'm going to hook it up. So, you know what's crazy? Okay, so I'll get out of this for a minute and tell a story. So I was doing some of those lives to figure out what's going on the lake that I primarily fish. I haven't been on it a whole lot since the floods in my area. We had some really horrible, tragic catastrophe floods in my area. Just really screwed up a lot of stuff. And then, of course, I've just been helping the community and helping my wife. You know, she was displaced out of work. Some of my best friends lost their businesses, and just been really working hard to get that figured out. But anyways, trying to get back on the water and figure out what's going on. Plus, I need to do some tournaments because, taxes, you just got to do some things. So had to get a couple tournaments under there and get back into the tournament scene. So I did a couple tournaments, and I was trying to get ahead of the game and know what's happening for these tournaments. Well, right as I get back into that, the tournament world just did not go the way I wanted it to. So I had 3 rough tournaments in a row. Weighed in for 2, didn't weigh in for the second one because I caught 4 the whole day. And my partner didn't catch anything. The first tournament, we caught a ton. We caught a bunch, but just no real good fish. I hooked into 3 that I know would have changed the game for me, and they either come off or broke my line. It happens. But this last tournament, okay, I knew fishing was tough. You guys had seen I've been out twice trying to figure out what's going on with the lake. So I didn't have a tournament where I didn't weigh in again. I'm like, God, this is just bad. I'm not weighing in with 4 dinky little fish. It's just not worth it. And so I really wanted to weigh in for this one. And we had some heavy hitters in there. We had Matt Shura, we had Josh Bertrand, we had quite a big, we had some MLF guys that are actually local MLF guys fishing this tournament, and it was a struggle. I caught 4 fish right out of it within the first 15 minutes of the day. 4, bang, 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 bang. They made it. There were 3 of them were scoreable fish to go ahead and keep putting live well. And I knew with the way the lake was fishing, as you guys saw last Tuesday, I mean, it's been tough. And everybody I've talked to has been getting just struggling, not doing very good. And so I was like, you know what? No matter what, as long as I've got 5, I'm weighing in. So long story short, we grinded all day long. I caught 7 fish total throughout the day. And again, my partner didn't have a good day and just couldn't get it done. So it was all about the 7 that I caught. Now, granted, we kept 5, and I called right at the end, did one good call, which gave us a total weight for 6.66. Yes, 666 is what I weighed in. And I was first out of the money. Isn't that sad? So I got number 21st out of 50 boats. First out of the money. But there was some, like I was saying, some of these big names, and I'm not going to name who they are, didn't even weigh in. They had a bad tournament too, didn't catch a limit, and knew that it was going to be rough, so they didn't weigh in. So I was like, you know what? I guess that's a little bit of redemption of having 2 really tough days on the water with you guys live, and then having a rough tournament to where, boom, I got shy of 7 pounds. I didn't even have 7 pounds, but I was like, I knew this tournament was going to, anybody could win it. So, yeah, so I got 21st place. with 666, and everybody was like, "Oh, geez, let him throw some lead in there," blah blah blah, But anyhow, believe it or not, first place was 20 pounds, just shy of 20 pounds. It was a 19-pound bag, and they got onto some donkeys for a winter bite, and it was good. But for the most part, hey, what's going on, John Shimbursky? Ain't seen you in forever. Glad to see you, man. That's that right there. This is an OG KastKing KBA right here. From the early days, like early, like he's been around almost as long as I have. And I'm talking like he came in right after me. So John, glad to see you, brother. Glad to have you on. But anyways, yeah, so didn't have the tournaments that I wanted, but it was actually the tournaments I needed. If you know, you know. But anyhow, yeah, so that's the way it went. But like I said, I actually outdid some of the big names in it, but not to the way I wanted. But majority of the weights that actually cashed a check were around 10 pounds. I just couldn't get bit, but oh well. It's going to turn around. We'll have some good times. Do a couple more tournaments next year, and it'll be good. It'll be good. So anyways, all right, back to the let's see what the comment section says. Let's see here. Monster offer only available in person February 29th to the 31st. You going to be in Arizona? If you are, I'll buy you a monster. No problem. Got a white monster on tap right now. Oh. Hey, see this discount code? You guys can't be posting it. Can't be posting it. Get in trouble. That's a violation. I broke a rule too. So any of the KBAs that have a discount code, or if your friend has a discount code, if you're part of the KastKing brand, I don't care because I was sharing everybody else's codes too. I didn't care. But that is a thing written in the KastKing brand ambassador book. You can't post your code on somebody else's page or live or anything like that. So I don't mind. I'm not upset. But before you do it to somebody else who will report you to the top brass, don't do it. Just a heads up, okay? You can write that code down, use it on your own time. That's fine. No big deal. No big deal, Larry Lee. I still got love for you. Just a heads up. Don't do that to anybody else. They will report you, and you'll get in trouble with the top brass. So anyhow. All right. So would you consider live streaming a tournament? I could. I've thought about it, actually. I really thought about it. I really wouldn't mind. I just need to do it not on my phone. I need to do it through my DJI and stream it that way. I do have Starlink, so some I'll do here pretty soon. I've actually got a couple lakes I want to go hit that are doing really well right now. Melody Thomas. I actually need to go hit San Carlos. That lake is doing, it's still got some heat on it, but I got to figure out how to launch a boat without having any issues. So we'll see. Lake's only at 1.5%. 1.5. This lake I'm talking to Melody about. 1.5%. Crazy. All right, guys, if you have any questions about some of the gifts or gift ideas for the say like the real surprise box or the holiday gift guide, let me know. I'd love to try to answer them for you, other than inventory availability, when it'll be restocked. I don't have that. A fishing rod with a terrible hook is not a good back scratcher. All right. I mean, I'll put that out there. Sure. All right, moving on. Okay, so guys, let's get back into this real surprise box. Talked to you guys about that earlier. Oh, my son's home. Everybody say, "What up, Jig Bess?" So, right, yes. All right, so rolling back to it. Real surprise box, back in stock. That's my dog. She's barking. She's happy that her buddy's home. Go say hi to Jess. Go love on Jess. All right, we'll get through this and we'll keep rolling. All right, so real surprise box, back in stock, guys. If you guys are just now tuning in, this is crazy. The real surprise box is such a good option for anybody, for a Christmas gift, for a stocking stuffer, whatever you want, however you want to get it now. People always ask me, when's it going to be back in stock? When's it going to be back in stock? When's it going to be back in stock? And I was really hoping for December, and boom, it is. Now, could this thing sell out tomorrow? It could. Could it sell out next week? It could. The first time we put this out there, it sold out like crazy. You have a chance of winning up to $400 worth of fishing gear for just $90. Okay. And I can assure you right now, if you look at all the things pictured on the real surprise box, when you get into it, you're going to see that thing is definitely a banger. Like, you look at that right there, You've got Royal Legend Pros. You got MGTIs. You got Mega Jaws Elites. You got Mega Jaws. You've got Recons. You've got Capstans. You've got Deadbolts. You got Skeet Reese Icons. Like, you are going to get your money's worth no matter what. But you might get $100 more. You might get $190 worth. You might get $250. You might get $300. You might get $400 worth of goodies, especially if you open that box and that MGTI is in there. Dude, I'm telling you, you scored. So if you want to hook somebody up in your family that's an angler, that is one way to be fun, because then it's exciting for everybody, especially if they're not paying attention or they do follow us and they're like, a real surprise box. Do you know what's in it? Be like, I didn't even open it. So that's a surprise to you. So you get like a double surprise. Not only do you get a gift, but then you get another surprise inside. It's great. It's great. So it's pretty cool. Let's see here. John says the surprise is me getting back into fishing next year. Hey, right on, John. I know you've been Subaruing it up, so that's pretty cool. Pretty much my whole Christmas list of KastKing stuff. Hoping for good stuff next week. Yes, sir. That is awesome. Yeah, Ben. I mean, a lot of people definitely looking to get that stuff. Okay. Will they have any new BFS reels coming out soon? Yes. That's all I can tell you. How soon? Don't know. I know that at iCast last year, I got to take a peek at some stuff. So will we see more BFS stuff, which is Bait Finesse Systems, because BFS is actually trademarked. So now I have to say Bait Finesse Systems. So yeah, I would definitely say we will probably in next year sometime, we will probably see some additions to the Bait Finesse Systems for sure. Okay. What else we got? What up? I asked my mom. Let's see here. What's up? I asked my mom for one, but she said they already got you what'd they get you? You can't just leave us on a cliffhanger, bro. What'd they get you? You got to tell us. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. Gary just replaced my Sharky 3 2000 with a Skeet Reese 2000. All right, Gary. Normally, I would say, bro, you just made a huge improvement. Like, you did. And you're not wrong. Hey, Jennifer Muse, what's going on? Happy holidays. Because the Sharky 3 is, we call it the people's champ. People's champ for a reason. And it is. It's just one of those reels. It's super affordable, works, keeps working, works. So like Max Hernandez right here, that's like all he uses for spinning reels is the Sharky 3. Can't go wrong, right? And he's won a ton of money off of them. The Skeet Reese reel, it is definitely an improvement. But is it? Like, it's hard because that Sharky 3 is just so good. Now, where it is an improvement is, yes, it works as good as the Sharky 3. The Sharky 3 is not an aluminum frame. The Skeet Reese reel is. I believe both of them are, correct me if I'm wrong, I can't remember. I know for a fact the Sharky 3 is braid ready. The Skeet Reese reel, I don't believe it is, but it might be. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it's braid ready, but you can still run braid on the Skeet Reese reel. You know, it's fine, but it's just, you got to, a little extra care. I do like the TPE handle over the EVA on the Sharky 3, but both are fantastic. But yeah, for a couple bucks more to get into an improved design on that chassis, it's just, oh my gosh, it was amazing. My Sharky 3 was 2000 was replaced by a Mega Jaws. Really? See, now was that a Mega Jaws Elite, or I don't think no. Yeah. So yeah, probably gonna be the Elite, dude. The Mega Jaws Elite spinning is phenomenal. Fantastic. All right, over almost 30 pounds of drag. Yeah, and then fantastic drag on that system. It is amazing. All right, so now let's see what we got here. Did he ever reply? He did not. Okay, so yeah, guys, that is definitely one of my key things to recommend to people is the real surprise box. Now, let's jump back, go back to the holiday gift guide, and I want to talk about something right here. Check this out. Okay. Right now, check it out. Sometimes when you, during this holiday gift guide system, when you order, there's going to be lucky numbers. So the end of your order number will have, of course, 2 digits. They're long order numbers, but the last 2 numbers, like say, for example, this one is going to be 57. So that is the lucky number. So if your order number ends in a 57, you will get a free, your order's free, whatever it may be. So let's check it out. Don't believe me? Let's look at some of these lucky winners. So, okay. So like right here, lucky number 857. I'm not sure what they ordered, but $0. So I don't quite understand that one. Wonder what that was about. But then here you go. Here's another one, 757. That was a $40 order for cbro, blah, 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 at gmail.com. Got a $40 order. That one's a $52 order. Then this one right here was a $204 order. $204 worth of KastKing gear, free. Gotta love that. Another $30 order, $40 order, $72 order. Let's see here, 193. So I can tell you right now. So this one at yahoo.com, and then this one right here at gmail.com, and this one right here at another yahoo.com. Those guys right there, boom. Those could have been real surprise boxes and then other products, and they got those for free. So those are awesome. I won the first contest, but my order number wasn't free. Oh, that's kind of cool though, Rashawn. So those are really cool. So guys, check that out. Another reason to get on there. And if you guys are thinking about getting a real surprise box, do it. Try it. You never know. You could end up getting that order for free. Also, orders over $90 is going to get you $20 worth of the bait capsules. Okay. Going to get free order on those. If you spend over $150, you're going to get the tackle bag backpack. It's going to be a sling style that you can make ambidextrous. It's going to give you the scale. It's going to give you a 3600 series box, and it's also going to get you a set of pliers worth $50. You get that for free. Now, if you spend $180, you're going to get a fillet knife system with interchangeable blades, a value of $65. That's pretty good. So guys, check that out. So what is crazy too is think about those orders that were over $180. Okay. $180 order, they got the free fillet knife. $150 order, they got the backpack. $90 order, they got the bait space. So they got even more stuff in there. But imagine if their order number was 57. So not only did they get extra freebies, but then they got the entire order for free. Isn't that crazy? Like those are bangers. All right. So let's scroll down. Let's check out some of the reels that are in this sale. Okay. Obviously, MGTI, got to jump on that. If you guys had a $130 budget, let me ask you this. If you had a $130 budget to spend on a reel before tax, what reel in the comment section? What's going on, Juan Pedroza? Glad to see you. Mine was the hyper sale boxes. Nice. If you guys could spend $130 right now on any of the reels that are in this on this screen right here, what are you guys going to pick on? What are you going to go for? MGTI, of course, isn't part of that. We got the Kestrel. This is the Carbon Series Kestrel, under $100. It's on sale. You know what? Let's raise the bar to $140 because the Mega Jaws Elite is $140. Okay, so $140 limit. Are you guys going after a Kestrel, Mega Jaws Elite? Maybe you need a Royale Legend Pro spinning or bait caster. Maybe you guys are wanting to jump on that Skeet Reese spinning reel or bait caster. Maybe you guys are after some Speed Demon series. Maybe you guys are after, say, Deadbolts or 10-5-1. Going after Speed Demon Elite, the world's fastest spinning reel, as well as bait caster. Maybe you guys are looking for a capstan coming in at 127. Let me know in the comment section what reel you guys would drop $140 on without blinking an eye right now. That's on sale. Got a lot of Kestrels. Okay, so we got Skeet Reese out of the gate from Robert Green. Skeet Reese out of Luis. Let's see here. Let's see, Luis Moreno. Hey, that's that gentleman right there. I hooked up with with one of the trolleys. Hey, Luis, did you ever, or is it Lewis? Apologize for getting it wrong. Lewis is what I believe it is. Lewis, did you ever get your trolley? Did it ever show up in the mail yet? Let's see here. Let me know in the comments. Skeet Reese Kestrel, Skeet Reese Kestrel, Kestrel. Still waiting for my order. Kestrel, capstan for the salt. Nice, Rashawn's got that one. Doug says still the Kestrel. This one right here says I like the bait finesse systems. Yeah, it's awesome. A bait feeder capstan. See, you know what? I like that. That's pretty awesome. A bait feeder capstan. That's pretty good. Wait, do we? I didn't know we did. Are you playing with me? I know we have the bait. I don't fish the captions because they're saltwater. Let's see here. Not yet, AJ. Okay, so let me follow up on that. Actually, I am going to send a message right now while I've got you on here to the person I send that to. Sorry for the lull there, guys. Just making this go before I forget. I always want to make sure that my winners get hooked up. So, all right, moving on. Let's see here. I'm following up on it. Just sent that message. I should know by something tomorrow. All right. So, Luis just ordered a Kestrel and Megatron reel. Nice, nice. I got a couple Mega Jaws Elites and Deadbolts. So, need a Kestrel for the salt. And the Carbon series isn't a bad one to go with. That way, you're not putting that magnesium on there. On sale, I would get a third capsin. And I ordered a surprise reel box with that AJ code. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. All right. So now, guys, any questions? Like I said, it's going to be a short show tonight. Any questions about some of these deals and different things happening? You guys have 4 more days for this on the holiday gift guide. Again, up to 30% off, plus new holiday surprises every day. So check in every day. It ends the 20th, okay? So that's going to be Eastern time. Midnight Eastern time, sale ends. Keep watching for the different lucky numbers every day, and hopefully you get picked. Orders over $90, going to get yourself a bait capsules, a pack of bait capsules. Orders over 150, going to get yourself that KastKing sling bag. And then, of course, orders over 180, going to get you that awesome interchangeable blade fillet knife system. You do have different deals every day happening all the time. We've got the real surprise box still in stock. Let's see here. Right now, the Recon, the deal of the day for the 16th, is today. You've got the Recon saltwater spinning reel, 30% off. Normally $54. Now it's $38 starting price. That's crazy. Tomorrow will be a new deal. The Virus was yesterday, so tomorrow's a new deal happening. So you guys got to check that out. For all you know, could be that reel you're after. And then, of course, you have reels, rods, fishing line on special. You got combos on special. You got sunglasses and apparel, of course. And then you can't forget those fishing tools as well as your tackle management. Luis is still waiting for his gear trolley rod rack that he won on a live show. How did he win? From commenting. He was even being silly in the comment section, giving your old boy, give it away, AJ, some guff. And you know what? I hooked him up. I picked the comment at random and realized I read it. I was like, oh man. I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, well, hopefully he wins. He won his coin toss in the showdown and got hooked up. Or he hasn't received it yet, but he's supposed to be getting hooked up. So pretty cool stuff. But yeah, so guys, definitely check out the holiday gift guide. Ends on the 20th, guys. So that's just a couple more days away. You guys are going to want to get all over that. So you're going to have a show next week. You know what? I probably will. I don't believe I might do a show last minute and maybe just do a fun little hangout. See if I can get some other people on to wish happy holidays. I will keep you guys posted if I do a show next week. Not really sure because I know there's going to be a lot of stuff going on for Christmas. So Slevin Shaw says, sponsor me. It can happen. It can happen. Go to KastKing.com. Go to the customer service and look for the ambassador's application, and you might get hooked up. Let's see here. I need rods, but they're out of stock. Really want the new estuary rod. I had to pull some strings to get mine. That's all I could tell you. And I've been with this company since the beginning. So they're coming, though. They're coming. More for retail, though. So keep an eye out on actual brick and mortar stores. Hope to see them on the website someday. We'll see. What else we got? The rod trolley is awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, looks like that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Guys, that was a great show. Quick, easy little kind of Q&A, and you guys get to talk to me. So cool. Yeah, definitely check it out, man. Just go to the website and get it handled or call. Hey, AJ, I don't know. You would have to contact customer service, Luis. Talk to Brian Box. You can either email them or call them on the phone number and see what they can do. I have no control over that. So it's possible, but you never know. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you guys are following us right here on Facebook and YouTube, you already know. But if you guys are not following us at TikTok, check us out. TikTok is going to have us under KastKing USA, as well as Instagram has us as KastKing USA as our handle. We always go live on TikTok like crazy. Always great deals, stuff going on over there. So you got to check that out. And then, of course, we have a secondary handle on Instagram. It's going to be KastKing Community. And like I said, if you guys are watching right now, you already know. Just make sure you click that like and subscribe button. That way when I go live again, if I'm doing a giveaway, you guys have a chance to get hooked up. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me, you guys. If I don't see you next week, Merry Christmas. I will be back live following right after that, right before New Year's for sure. But I might be live next Christmas. Sandy Roberts. Oh, what's going on, Sandy? Lots of love to you. Guys, I'm out of here. We will see you guys next week. Maybe. Don't know. We'll see. Have a great night. And hopefully you guys have an amazing Christmas and get hooked up with one of those real surprise boxes. I'm out. See you later.